Yeah. Totally. No pants at all. And hey, is this the last episode? Oh, no way. No way. No way. No! No! No!
It's secret.
There he is. Get him.
Mystery.
Get him. On the floor. Cuffs. Good work, boys. Good work.
Well, that's one more of them down. You get his hands, I'll get his feet. Let's get out of here. Turn this music off. I said off. Forget it. Let's get out of here. We've got a lot more work to do. We have the location of DJ Saul. Let's go hunt us a snake.
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We have with us today an author. He's written a number of books, but his most recent one is what he's here to talk to us about. This is Keith Letterbox Jr. Welcome to the show.
Oh, hi. Thank you very much for having me here today.
Oh, it's our pleasure. So tell us a little bit about your newest book.
Oh, well, first of all, I'd just like to say, big shout out to my dad, Keith Letterbox Sr.
Right.
Wouldn't be here today, obviously, if it wasn't for Keith Letterbox Sr.
Right, because he's your biological father.
Jr., and here I am on the radio, Dad. That makes you pretty proud, hey? Yeah, and one of the most exciting things about this book is the cover. I mean, the publisher and you really the artists involved. They just did such a bang up job of the cover. It's beautiful. I think the cover alone really sells the book, and
I wish we could see the cover, but
just look at it.
I can't. Unfortunately, I can't see it because we're on a phone call.
Got a projector screen up there.
So Keith,
you can show everybody.
Keith, it's a radio program, so we just don't. If we could show the cover, it would be great. Maybe we can put it up on our Facebook page.
Radio show.
Could you tell us a little bit about what's the book about, or?
Oh well, basically it starts off with a fellow on a fishing journey. Right. He's going fishing, and for the first time, he discovers a fish that he's never seen before, and he has no idea what sort of a journey this seemingly mundane discovery is going to take him on. And he just realizes that this fish and the importance of it is so huge in the world. It's exactly what the world needs. This fish is about to solve the whole world's problem, and he has no idea.
Wow.
He is a nobody. He is as gray and as bland as gruel. You can't get less interesting than this fella, let me tell you.
Wow, it sounds very interesting.
The fish is pictured on the cover of the book, and if you just want to show everybody just how intricate the scales are.
I can't show the cover of the book.
It's just a beautiful
thing. You're calling in on the
sick.
telephone, and it's a radio program, so I can't.
It's just.
I can't see it. I can't even see it myself.
If
you're listening,
something.
I don't know I can't explain to you what the cover looks like. Just for our listeners,
Oh,
he's
well,
just
for
on
your
the phone.
information, the media involved in making the cover was both organic material, like organic art using oil-based paints and acrylic, and the occasional mixed media, things like old dinner and peas and corns, and along with Photoshop and really, getting right down to the pixel by pixel basis on this thing.
Sorry, Keith, I'm just going to have to cut you off there. We want to talk a little bit more about the book. It's well known that you do a lot of your writing while you're in the pool. This is quite interesting. Maybe that's why your books tend to have an aquatic theme.
Jr. And that's why, if you want to show the audience the book again and just have a little flip, they'll notice that the pages are all plastic, so you can enjoy this in the swimming pool.
Oh, you can enjoy it in the swimming pool.
And each page has a picture of different fish on it. And if you just want to show some of those fish off to the audience.
Well, I can't show them the pages, but that's a good idea to have a book,
some
underwater book.
Some real, some not so real.
So who are your main inspirations?
In the writing of this book, which is what inspired me to write it and to get so many people involved in the creation of this cover. I mean,
Right.
The
I'm sure it's
talent.
very lovely, and I'll have your agent send me over a picture maybe of the book cover and the pages so we can put it up
And
on our
get
Facebook
that
page later.
talent communicated.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So, who would you say is one of your
proud.
biggest inspirations for your writing?
What I am. I'm
Who?
proud. Well, my dad, Keith Letterbox Sr.,
Right.
was a huge influence. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we went fishing a lot. And that's why I now do a lot of writing in the pools to connect back to that water thing.
Right.
And you can go fishing with this book because it's made out of plastic and the letters won't blur. The only thing is that some of the ink had a hard time setting on the plastic, so occasionally you might run into a little smudge here or a little, nick or something there.
Okay.
And the pages do get stuck together sometimes. So if you happen to catch a fish while you're reading the book, make sure you rinse it out real good so the fish ooze and stuff doesn't
Yeah.
clam it all together and
Okay.
ruin that. Nice.
Okay. Yeah,
One
that's
of
a
a
good thing for
kind.
our
Of
audience to know.
It's
Can I just? We don't
beautiful.
have a lot of time left. Can I just ask you one more question?
Gorgeous.
What are you trying to say with this latest novel? What's your main message? What would you like the audience, your readers, to take away?
I want people to connect with the beauty of the fish oils, the process of fishing, knowing how to communicate with each other visually
Right.
by just focusing on that one image and sharing, sharing
Which
that
image? Sorry, which image?
process. And that's what the cover was
Oh, the
all
cover.
about.
Okay.
That's
All
what the
right.
cover was trying to
Thanks for
communicate.
being here with us,
And,
Keith Letterbox Jr.
just
It's
one more
been
time,
great to have
hold
you.
that cover up so everybody on your show can see
yeah,
it.
we'll
Everybody
have the
listening
picture up on the Facebook.
can really get it burned
probably
into
not.
their eyeballs.
Okay, that's all the
Once they
time
see
we
that
have. Thank you
picture,
so much. This has
it's
been Keith
it's gonna
Letterbox Jr.
go.
Thanks for joining
It's
us,
really
everybody.
gonna go.
Goodbye. Okay, next.
Yeah, no, listen, Ralph. This is going to be a really good show. Okay. No. Secret. Yeah.
Hello, it is I have arrived. It is I.
Listen, Ralph. I don't know. Someone just walked in. Did you? Sorry. Who are you?
Klaus Erlentraut for the suit fitting. You.
Just wait a second, Ralph. No. Secret mystery hour. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be the. Ralph, come on. Fine, I'll call you back later. What are you?
Klaus
I'm in the middle of an
Erlentraut.
important call here.
Important call, yes, of course. Measuring for suits, always important.
What?
We
Get away from my arm.
need to measure. What is this? 36. Yes, very good, very good.
36 inch. I don't
If
think
you
so.
would, the inseam, please, sir.
You mean what?
Yes,
My
the
crotch?
inseam, yes.
I don't
Here we
even
go.
know who you are. I don't
Yes.
want.
No.
Get away from me!
Hey, no, it's
Hey.
fine. It's fine. Yes,
How did you
very
get in
good,
here? Who let you
very
in
good,
here?
Very good. That is all I need. Oh, actually, 3 more measurements, and then I shall be
What is this
out of
suit
your
for?
hair.
I didn't order a suit. What?
New suit for new show. Yes.
Yeah, I'm being. How did you know about the new show? I just talked to Ralph on the phone.
Shh, don't tell anyone. Secret mystery.
How do you know
hour
about
show.
this?
New suits all around, of course. Very well. That is all. I shall leave you alone to continue your madness.
What in the world is
Good
going
day,
on around
sir.
here?
You know, bro, these sales, they've been doing real excellent. I say excellent.
Excellent. Well, that promotion we put on is just blowing everybody away. I mean, how can you say? Oh,
Oh,
that's the
Pop.
boss. It's the boss. Oh,
boss.
hang on. Let me grab the computer. Okay. Hello, Pops?
Boys, I just saw that ad of yours, and I am not very
You okay, boss?
Pa?
I am not very pleased with what I heard.
What's wrong, boss?
What is the #1 business tip I always taught you bringing you up?
Sell cigarettes, Dad.
Sell cigarettes.
That's right. What was that first word you just said there?
Sell?
Sell.
And how much are you charging for them cigarettes at that stand of yours?
Well, see, funny thing is, they're free right now, but that doesn't mean we're not going to make people pay
That's
for
right,
them.
they're free. You know what?
It's a promotion, Dad. You gotta
I
spend money to
see
make.
your children. I gotta see your kids from grades like 2 to 10 just surrounding the factory. I'm in my car. I can't open the damn doors.
There's
Well, the
kids
kids in this
outside the
parking lot.
factory?
How many
There's a
kids?
sea of children. They're everywhere. I'm almost out of smokes in this truck of mine, and I can't get into the factory to do my business and to get more smokes.
Sorry, Dad. I mean, we
sorry.
didn't know that was gonna happen. I mean, the promotion's just for this one city up here, Prince George.
No, Maroney, I think
Prince
might have
George.
accidentally broadcasted that to all cities.
Oh, cities.
All cities across America.
You know how much that ad time cost me, boys? I got a bill here for $10,000.
Ah,
10,000.
And what's more, I got no cigarettes left to sell.
Ah, gee, Pa. Look,
Sorry.
I don't know what to say, Pa.
We're winding down. We're not making any cigarettes anymore. We're
But-
getting
but-
into
but
vape
people
pens,
love the
vape
product,
pens. That's
isn't
the
that-
future. Look at YouTube. It's vape pens every day. And you go on this ad, you tell people vape pens are the old thing. To get rid of your vape pens. Even robots can smoke a cigarette now, you said.
But Dad, we just like the way things was when we was kids.
Yeah, Dad. The one we always smoking the cigarettes you were making on the back porch.
Those heady days back when it was just you and your mom and me.
God bless her soul.
She's
God bless
dead,
Mama.
and the world's moved on, boys.
But Dad, we harken back for the days of yore. The days
vapes
when
are
you could...
where it is. The vapes are where the money is, boys.
Dad, I know. I'm sorry. We shouldn't have done it.
Sorry, we should have consulted you.
That's
No,
just.
I'm kicking myself.
I just wish you'd run these things by me before you'd go out and just spend the money.
Well, listen, Dad, is there anything we can do? I mean, you gonna be okay?
You gonna be okay, Dad? Hold on. Oh, Roni, what was that thing you just got from that website? It was like a drone. You can maybe deliver Pa some cigarettes right now.
I got an octocopter.
Whoa. Whoa, hold on.
Amazon Prime. I delivered it the next day after
me
I
just-
ordered it.
Been an hour or so since I haven't had any smokes, and it's been a while, but I need a couple smokes, boys. And if you could maybe drone these kids, I think you got something
Well,
there.
Tell
We
you
can
what,
maybe
Dad, we're at the
get these kids
Denver
out of
airport
here.
right now. We was just on our way back home to you,
Yeah.
but I think this octocopter, sorry.
You send some of these Obama drones to get these kids out of here.
Yeah, well, I think the range on this baby is good enough to reach you where you's at right now at the factory. So what if I just pop on the drone here and
Yeah.
hitch up these cigarettes?
I'll get on my drone too.
I think I see it coming. Oh, the kids brought it down. They're throwing
Oh,
bricks.
son of
They
a
took
gun.
out the drone.
These
Oh,
kids
no.
are relentless.
They're tearing each other to bits over the cigarettes.
What are we gonna
It's
do?
awful.
Pa,
It's terrible.
we need your guidance.
I think I don't. You're gonna have to go on without me, boys. These kids are turning feral. The factory's been lost, but I have a piece of land in Cuba.
Didn't you say,
Got a plantation over
listen,
there. I need
is
you
it?
to.
It looks like things are going south for us. Would you say we're close to bankruptcy, Pa?
Oh, we've been. I know you haven't seen the real books, but we're in deep, boys.
Well, Pa, I was just thinking.
We're ruined.
You know, a lot of those chemicals you're putting in the vape sticks, they're mighty explosive, ain't they, Dad?
The what now?
Those chemicals for the vape sticks.
Yeah, the vape sticks.
Of course.
They're highly combustible, ain't they?
Uh-huh.
Ain't they all sitting in that factory right there?
They sure are.
Well, what say if an accident happened, Dad?
Yeah, what an unfortunate accident, like the one that happened to Ma.
Could never pin that on us. Just
Well-
like the one that happened to Ma.
Exactly, Pa, and
It-
look, we ain't even there.
Uh-huh.
It's-
I'm in my truck.
You're just in your truck. Why, ain't there something you can do about this, Pa?
I think there might be, boys.
All right. Well, you didn't hear it from us,
You
but
didn't hear it from
course
us,
not.
Adam.
we'll be
You're
monitoring the news,
Yeah.
and we'll be on the next flight home. Hey,
I
what's
think we should probably steer clear of any of our known locations for a little while.
all right? Fair enough. Well,
Yeah. I'm up. Right here.
we'll
2
meet you
tickets
down
to
in
the Cuba.
Cuba in the old spot? You know the place.
That sounds good, boys.
All right.
See you then.
I'll see you later.
We'll
Love
see
you,
then,
Pa.
Love you.
I love you, boys.
You're listening to CFUR, the only radio station in Prince George. Wait, shoot. My Slimeball Life. An autobiography by Stanley Krapke. Chapter 5. I had just left the army. I was alone, I was lost, I was 12 years old. I got a job at a greasy burger joint in the heart of the city. Every day the rain would come down. I would go to work, trudging through the wet, murky streets, staring at the faces of all the bored people. Everybody lost. Everybody just as sad as I was. I'd make burgers all day long. I'd look at them go out the window and take pity on myself. I always wanted to eat one, but I couldn't afford it. They were $20 a piece, not including the bun. So I devised myself a plan one day. I'd sneak out the pieces of the burger, one at a time, and put it all together at home. I knew it would take several years to pull it off, but it didn't discourage me. So one night, it was mid-December, and I was stocking the coolers. I saw the buns sitting there on the rack and thought to myself, now's my chance. I took a top bun, put it in my lunchbox, took it home with me at the end of my shift, put it in my closet in my room so no one would see. My boss had no clue. About a week later, I took the bottom. I had a full bun. Over the next few months, I had a tomato in my possession. I had taken it from a burger of a person with an allergy. And the next year, I summed up the courage to take with me 3 containers. I filled one up with ketchup, one with mustard, and the other with mayonnaise. Put him in my lunchbox and took him home. I was beginning to worry that my boss was suspecting me, so I held off for a while. But the next September, I was ready. I had a goal in mind, and I'll be damned if I was gonna give up on that. So, I took a piece of lettuce from the sandwich cooler, and then I took pickles a week later. Everything was shaping up, but I still needed an important thing. The elusive patty. I didn't know how I'd do it, but by God, I knew I would have to. One day when my boss was distracted by an angry customer, I swiped a patty from the grill. I put it in my pocket quickly as my boss wheeled around the corner. He was in a wheelchair, and I kept it in my pocket all day until the end of my shift, and I went home. I put it in my closet with the rest of the stuff, and I realized I had enough to make a whole burger. So I put it all together that night, and I took one big, juicy bite. And I tell you, that was the single greatest feeling I have ever felt before or since. I haven't been able to get the taste of that burger out of my mouth all these years later. End of chapter 5.
I'll never get this freaking episode done. I don't have time for this anyway. Why do they... Freaking audition. Stop it. Freezing and... Okay, anyways. Get it done. I'll make the deadline, just barely. What is it? Yeah, just hang on.
Oh, dude, the KD's done, man.
I'm working on my show!
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. Okay, come on, Ella.
Freaking parents. Freaking... What?
You can just edit me out, right? I don't want to be on the radio.
Yeah, fine. I'll just
Okay.
edit. I'm not gonna edit that out. At least it'll fill some space.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, eh? Take a look at that.
Whoa.
I know. You think those are doubles or what?
I think so.
Shiny, though.
Yeah, and fuzzy at the same time.
Crazy.
That luster.
Yeah, no kidding.
Not much color to it, though, hey?
No, my grandpa had one with a lot more.
If I could describe it as far as color, I'd say monochromatic, maybe?
I would say monochromatic or maybe even polychromatosic.
Oh, that's more accurate. You're right.
Yeah, and I mean...
Oh, it keeps shimmering.
Yeah, the shimmer, as far as the 3D transcendentalized, the sort of you see around the side right here, it's just beside the button.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like that's more of an older style,
Mm-hmm.
whereas in the modern, it's a bit more triangular. Opaque and triangular, that's exactly right.
At least that spot is.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
on the rest of it.
Yeah, well,
What would the rest-
yeah.
That'd be, yeah.
Oh, did you see this little thing over here?
Oh, yeah, I seen that. You see the one on the other part?
No.
There's two.
Whoa.
That's what I don't understand, the functionality of the first, and then you can bypass through the second, but I'm not sure if it's, quasi-strangulaic formula or if it's something more esoteric.
How many belly buttons could this thing have?
I would say it could consume up to 15. I'm not sure how many it would contain within itself. It's hard to say.
What do you think it would do with them afterwards? I mean, like, it appears that it could chew it, but I don't know
Well,
if it could do much more than that.
It could chew it, and then it could probably ponder the metaphysical consequences of such an arrangement.
So do you think us viewing it right now is affecting the way it operates as if someone else were viewing it right now?
Well, I would say that no matter how many of us view it, the consequences of even just considering an act of observation would be so detrimental to the structure of the universe that we could
Holy crap, there's another one.
Oh no, it's happening. Oh, another one. Where's the ground?
Plug it in now.
Here.
Let's plug it in.
Ouch!
Ouch! Okay, not the wall, I guess.
Try the
plug
drain.
into
Try the drain.
The drain. Yeah, okay.
Oh, there we go. We stopped the seal. Oh no, it's leaking. No! This isn't right. Oh, there's 4, there's 5, 6, 7, 15. I can't count that high. Oh, they're all around. Oh no, I'm becoming...
I am one with the universe. I am one with the universe.
Plug it into each other.
Okay. Oh, you now. You all right?
All right.
That was awesome.
It felt good.
All right, let's go bowling.
Yeah.
Harness the power inside of you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Continue breathing in and out until death. When death comes, it will come like a sweet blanket of release. It will free you into the next dimension, a dimension of love.
Love is what binds us together. Love is what holds us apart. Love is evil, spelt backwards. I like my radio stations like I like my women. Local, independent, with good taste in music and real fun to listen to. Well, I found all those qualities in the voluptuous CFUR at 88.7 FM. Take a listen, Prince George. You might like what you find. Ciao.
Agent Tully, have you received the report?
Yes, I have. I have it right here.
Things aren't looking good.
This report looks pretty good to me. You mean the cover, right?
Aside from the clerical, it's flawless in that it was written very well. The cover's done up just to format. It's stellar work, but have you read what's inside?
Well, of course I have.
DJ Saul, he's discovered the power of music.
Yes, he has. And you know what that means?
Yes, I'm afraid I do.
Something is going to have to be done with DJ Saul.
Let's just say the show won't continue much longer.
Yes, we should say that, for sure.
Well, let's say it together.
Okay,
the show won't continue for much longer.
Welcome back to North Winds. I'm your host, Jacob Tremblay, and today we've got a very special episode. We've got Constable John Bellamy with us, and he's a guy who goes to high schools talking about drugs, sex, all these problems which teenagers typically have in their lives, but he does so with a bit of a twist. And he's here to talk to us about that today. Welcome, Constable John. It's good to have you.
Thank you so much for having me on your show. It's just a really good chance to get out there and talk about the program. I'm a part of a new type of community outreach program. A lot of our failures in the past didn't work out so good. I think a lot of the problem, and a lot of experts in the field think the problem was we didn't connect with the kids enough.
Right.
We tried to talk down to them. We're adults, so you should just listen to us. We didn't try to understand them and have them understand us.
Right. So your approach is more about connecting with the youth and really finding out what matters to them and speaking to them, I guess, as equals. Would you say that's sort of right?
Absolutely. I'll get out there and say some dads and nays,
Right,
water bottle flip, but kids, they go wild, and they're always just like the booing. You know how kids will just kind of snipe at each other, kind of like a light fun hazing. They'll boo me, and then it's like they calm down, they settle down. We'll talk. We'll say like, hey, maybe some of your friends are into these jazz cigarettes, but you got to be careful, kids, because your brains aren't fully developed. You got to be careful with these things. It's a crime. You don't want to go to jail. You don't want to ruin your life. This kind of thing. And yeah, I think just trying to connect with them on a more personal level is really giving us great results.
Right. So what kind of results are you seeing? I mean, do you have a lot of children coming up to you after your presentations? Is there a lot of personal connection time?
Totally. They got a nickname for me, Basic. They call me Basic.
What does that mean?
I think they told me it's because I'm super down to earth. I'm a cool adult who's just like not crazy like most adults they see.
Right.
So they call me Basic all the time.
Relatable.
Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you're able to gather numbers on these things, but what sort of response are you seeing in the statistics of I don't know, drug use or cigarette use, alcohol abuse in these high schools that you're visiting?
Well, the numbers the graphs haven't moved a lot like we haven't seen any results yet. But I think these kids are going to grow up to be a lot more mature and responsible, and their kids are where we're really going to see the big impact.
Right.
Actually, here, why don't I just call one of my buddies? My buddies from the program.
This is one of the kids you've sort of
So
befriended.
I'll
That's
just
great.
Call, this guy's Tony. He's on the football team. Super cool guy. We're great friends. Let me just call him here.
Oh,
and, he can tell you what he thinks about the program.
Oh, I would love that. I guess maybe Tony's busy or...
Yeah, he's probably busy. Let me call another one of my buddies.
Right.
Here we go, Adrian. Adrian's going to be so excited to be on the radio. He wants to be a DJ, so...
Oh, isn't that nice?
This is going to be like a cool chance for him. says it's dialing.
This could be the start of a career for him. Who knows?
Totally, yeah. He's gonna be so excited. I guess he's not picking up either. That's must be a big clean party tonight. Something. Eric, a good buddy Eric. Me and Eric have had a lot of long talks just about kind of, how drugs are dangerous and stuff, and my sweet nays and dabs. The kids love the nays and dabs, so let me just
you keep talking about these dabs and nays. Are these? I think I've heard a little bit about this maybe on my niece's Facebook, but is this dance moves that are?
Yeah, you sort of just like fling your arms out.
Oh, that sounds wild. I don't know. These kids these days are. Yeah, I mean, it's like Psy all over again.
Totally.
Do you remember
Psy, huge with the kids.
Yeah, the Gangnam
Style.
That was one that I really liked. I enjoyed listening to that with my nieces and nephews.
The kids are really into the Harlem Shake. I don't know if you've heard about this thing.
No, I haven't heard of that one. What's?
It's sort of just like a song starts slow and then everyone kind of jumping around partway into the song. Kids are. I don't really understand it, but the kids are wild about it.
It sounds like
looks
a riot.
like Eric's not picking up. I guess they're all just real busy tonight.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why they would pick up.
Okay. Well, I mean, in any case, it was good to have you on the show. Thanks for joining us. This has been Constable John Bellamy. If you are the principal of a high school, if you know someone who has a teenager who's at risk and you'd like to get them in contact, this is your guy. I mean, Constable John Bellamy.
I'm hip. I'm with it. The kids love me. Yo.
All right. It's been great to have you. Have a good night.
Loose.
Yes. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. This has been North Winds. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Hi everybody, I'm Wayne Boobley from Wayne Boobley's Board Game University. We're the only school that teaches you how to succeed at board games and card games. If you're in a bit of a twister, well, don't be sorry if your life is in the gutter. Nothing is taboo at our university. That's just a couple of the jokes we use in our classes in order to help you engage with the lessons in a more fun way. If you need tactics to beat your friends in a game of Risk, well, look no further. Our Risk Strategies 101 class will have you on the path to world domination. Table world domination, that is. And if you need a little help with playing Mancala with your brother or sister or a close friend, look no further. We'll have you on the path to beating your friend or brother or sister in Mancala. And if you need help playing Trivial Pursuit, our Trivial Pursuit 600 Advanced Categories class will have you reeling from all the best answers to the toughest questions that you find on the table. So, if you need help, if life's giving you a losing hand, look no further. For help with card games, from Canasta to Go Fish, we will help you learn how to beat even the most toughest opponents. Call Wayne Boobley's Board Game University today and enroll today at Wayne Boobley's Board Game University.
Hey, you kids put those up. No smoking in here.
Sorry,
Sorry,
sir.
mister.
Hey, are you the fidget spinner repairman?
That's what it says on the door.
Oh,
cool.
I got a Red Mix 3000 here, and the bearing fell out. I was
that's no
hoping that
good.
maybe you could repair it.
Oh, you bet. I'll have her right as rain. Just if you want to leave your name in the fidget spinner, I can give you a call in 3 or 4 days.
3 or 4 days?
Your business model on the outside, it says 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, well, it's a lot harder than I thought it would be when I started this business up.
Well,
Are
we've
you-
got a competition tonight.
Mister, you wouldn't be false advertising, would you?
That's all right. You boys just turn around and I'll see what I can do. Just put the fidget spinners on the counter.
Okay.
All right.
Are you fixing it, mister?
Right as rain. Here they are. 2 the same ones but fixed up.
Mine had my name on it.
Yeah. Mine had a
guess
piece of
while
gum.
I was
stuck on the
handling
bottom.
it, I must have rubbed the ink off,
Oh,
I suppose.
say, how
Yeah.
long you been doing this?
Years.
Years.
Hey, Mister, fidget spinner's only been around for about a couple months.
Actually, this skateboarder had the patent for them, but he was a damn millennial and he forgot to renew the patent. And so now anyone and his mother can make them. I got in on the ground floor years ago. I've been doing this since before it was hip and trendy.
Yeah, listen, sir, we didn't ask for your life story or
Yeah,
anything.
we just wanted our fidget spinners repaired.
And that's what I did. I repaired them.
Okay,
Well,
well, thanks.
I guess.
These
This-
fidget spinners work, and they're definitely the same ones that you came in
Hold
here with.
on, I'm gonna give it a test spin. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, pay for that, right?
but you're the one who fixed it.
You're supposed to fix it, mister.
Yeah, well, and then you're the one who threw it.
Oh no, the ball bearing, it flew out.
Hey, what's your name?
Carl.
Hey, Carl, how old are you?
I'm 11, sir.
Well, Carl, I'm 25. So when I go to your parents or the police, do you know who they're going to believe? Carl?
Oh, they're gonna
They're
believe you, sir.
That's right, Carl. So how much money do you have in your wallet?
Oh, let me see here. I got a $5 and a couple of nickels.
All right, give them here.
I got 25 cents.
All right, give that here too, and your fidget spinners.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, now get out of here. Go. Go.
Hey, eat my shorts!
Yeah, take that.
What a bunch of punks.
Look, Ralph, the show doesn't suck. It's different. It's different. No, of course it doesn't have a broad appeal. You have to be really intelligent. It's a smart show. No. Ralph, come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Have you talked to the station manager? No, this is good quality content. When have you ever heard something like this? Yeah, the reason you haven't heard anything like this is because no one's brilliant enough to... No, you know what? You know what, Ralph? You're fired. Yeah, you can kiss my...
Hey guys, welcome back. Today I decided that I wanted to do something. Sorry, just move my mic here. I just decided I wanted to do something a little different. And I know I had maybe talked about this once or twice before, but I was thinking what I would like to do is do a special tribute to Mystery Science Theater 3000 because it's one of my favorite shows. And it's so funny, and I thought it was a really funny show that I wanted to pay a homage to. So here's a video that I was gonna watch. I was this movie, The Dark Tower, and I was gonna do a commentary on it, and it was gonna be like a new series for me. I was gonna do
Mystery Science Theater tribute. So that's what I'm gonna do today, and it's gonna be really good. I think. I hope it makes you laugh. So here's this movie, The Dark Tower. Just play it here, and then you guys, I'm just gonna play it off my phone, and you can hear. And I'll describe. It's Crab Fest at Red Lobster right now. So I'm just gonna do a little commentary on this video and explain what's going on. It's a Warner Brothers movie, so I'm just gonna describe what's going on in the video, and then I'll do the funny commentary over top too, so you guys sort of know what you're doing. Maybe you can watch the video and follow along at home. And if you follow along at home, I'm at 25 seconds in the video, so you can play it too. And I'll just start from the 25-second mark. And here we go. Screen adaptations by the editors Terrence Fisher. The photography is Otto Heller. Yeah, actually, I think I'm just gonna skip ahead so it's there. I'll skip the credits. So they're in a circus, and as a guy, oh look, hey, oh this guy looks stupid.
Where have you been? Having a drink with one of the lions. What do you think I've been doing? Well, you better start counting tonight's takings. I can't figure them out, and I've counted them 10 times.
Well, maybe you're too stupid to count.
Not when it comes out different every time.
She's wearing a stupid shirt too.
I only asked you to do it as a favor. You're always asking
Hey.
favors. I done you a favor when I married you. Blimey. That's a fact.
It looks like this guy looks like Joseph Stalin. He's got a big mustache. This looks really stupid.
Hi everybody, welcome to Dog Talk. I've got with me Princess here. Go on, talk to the people. Say hi, buddy. Say hi. Well, she's not very talkative today, and we've got a new segment on where Princess here will read the news to you, and I'm gonna sort of do my own special little commentary on it. So I think you're gonna like it a lot. Come on, buddy. Princess, come on. Tell the news. Don't play stupid with me, Princess. Hey, you hear me? You want to talk about this off mic? Listen, you better talk to those people. We're expecting a good segment today.
Yeah, I don't care about them. Listen, pal, I'm not getting paid enough for this. You fork over some more cash, then maybe I'll buy.
You're listening to CFUR 88.7 FM.
Hello. I would just like to share a poem of mine. And this one's untitled, but I think you'll find that the artistry really speaks for itself. Okay, here goes. Oh, geez, I'm a little nervous. Okay, here we go. Just pull this out here. Okay, it's written right here. Ingredients: selected corn, vegetable oil, seasoning, corn maltodextrin salt cheddar, cheese whey, monosodium glutamate, buttermilk, Romano cheese, whey protein concentrate, onion powder, vegetable oil. And that was part one of my untitled poem. And no, it's not stolen. It's called found poetry. It's not stolen, it's found. And I found it right here. I found it on the back of a Doritos bag.
But what I have done here is I've taken something from the public domain, which is probably something that is overlooked and not appreciated, and I've brought it into the light through poetry and through art and the medium of the radio here, which is I just love.
You, who are you? You, who are you?
We rock.
You, who are you? You, who are you? You, who are you? You, who are you?
I have everything on camera.
You,
If you think
who
you're gonna
are
get
you?
away here,
You,
and
who
I'm
are
not
you?
gonna call the authorities, well, you're sadly mistaken.
Oh, what nice drapery it is.
Shut up,
So
sit down.
Drapered. Oh, sitting in where?
Sit in the
Sitting on
chair.
what?
In the chair.
And what is a chair? As they say, the image of the chair
Listen, listen,
or the
listen.
ideal chair.
You were in contact with DJ Saul, were you not?
A contact list of a contact nature.
What does this mean?
A
Listen.
wormhole
This is a
provides
wanted man. This is
contact
serious
to other
business. Do you understand who you're talking to?
Serious. He's just a state of mind, as one might say.
Listen, did you or did you not see DJ Saul?
I see Saul, DJ Soul.
You did see him.
I saw seesawed seed to the saw,
DJ Saul, yes.
Soul.
Where is he?
DJ Soul is neither in or out. You see, the mind makes tricksy, lixy-loo.
We have reason to believe DJ Saul has access to interdimensional travel. This is serious business. This is a national security threat.
Dimensions are but windows to another mention.
You know, come to think of it, you don't sound a lot like that crazy old man.
A mention of crazy is but a lazy loo.
Are you the guy we're looking for or not? Listen, were you in the prison? Were you in the vents? Were you in the desert?
My eyes have lain upon all scenes you describe.
I think we got an imposter
one
here.
time
This isn't our
or
guy.
another. That's right.
Yeah, I'll ask him a couple more questions just in case.
Tricksy, lixy loo.
Do you
Monkey
know
see
anything?
and monkey do.
Do you know anything about interdimensional travel? Have you seen the wormholes?
I have been in holes. I have been a worm. I have been through wood, wire, window, and wall.
Have
I
you
have
been
traveled here and far, near.
I don't
in
get
a
paid
car.
enough for this. Were you in the prison?
A prison. It's a construct of the mind, you see.
Yeah. The bars of the mind lock tighter than steel. I've heard it all before, but you're not our guy. This is an imposter. Get him out of here.
What?
Come on, come with me. Hey, stop resisting. Stop it. Get out. Get out of here. This is the 5th time this week that this has happened.
You need to get a new acting gig.
You know what? I quit this job. I didn't sign up for this.
Now, back to the show.
I feel so great. I bet no one's ever felt this great. I bet no one in the history of the world, of the whole universe, has ever felt this great. I've got music. I've got music. And what more do you need? Still, I wish I had my friend back. Oh well, he was an idiot anyways. Say, what is that? Up in the distance. Why am I talking to myself? There's only one way to find out. I'm gonna take a closer look. At the castle, I mean. I better play my walking song. That's it. I love that one. Well, here I am. This castle. It's so familiar. Do I dare knock on the door? I must.
Hello?
Hello?
Saul?
How do you know my name?
DJ Saul?
How do I know my name?
You've been gone for some time. I've removed your program from broadcast.
No, wait. Isn't there something I can do? Wait, what program?
You missed 2 shows in a row, Saul. What was I supposed to do? You've read the policy. You understand the rules.
Please help me understand. I have amnesia. I can't remember anything. What show? What are you talking about?
You don't remember
No.
anything.
Nothing. Who are you?
Who could
Your face
forget
looks...
something like that?
Well, I don't know. This castle, it's so unique. Your voice is so unique, and everything in this room is full of gold and purple gems. I just don't understand how I can't remember something like this.
4 months ago, you were broadcasting live from Studio A.
Studio A? The live studio.
The show was continuing as normal. You were in the studio late at night. No one else was around.
And then?
The broadcast quit. It sounded as if you just got up and left.
I would never
The
do something like
headphones
that.
were laying on the chair in the morning. The loop fader was down. There was dead air.
Not me. Surely not.
Nothing but radio silence was left. DJ Saul, you disappointed me so.
But I don't understand. How could I have abandoned my own show? It's not like me. Wait, what about these portals? You've seen them, haven't you? They've been popping up all over the place. That explains it. I've probably got sucked in.
You were sucked into a portal?
A portal, yeah. There's wormholes everywhere. There was one in the prisoner's lounge. There was another one in the crazy hair guy's castle. You've seen them. You've seen them all over. The diner? Come on.
By the ghost of Nikola Tesla.
What is it? What's going on?
Perhaps Marconi.
Marconi?
The Italian who supposedly invented the radio. Yes.
Oh.
He is held in very high regard. Along with Nikola Tesla, the man who probably actually invented the radio.
I see, but what
That
does
is
this
who
have
I
to...
swear to when something surprising happens, you see.
Oh.
I've just placed the dots together. This is what must have happened, DJ Saul.
Tell me.
Because it was very out of character for you to disappear. You see, there was a culmination of about 3 things that happened at the time of your disappearance. And I simply attributed them to you. I thought perhaps we had wronged you somehow and you had destroyed our audio chain for unknown reasons. But perhaps it was this, you see. The 2 USB audio interfaces, which typically are harmonized, putting out 1s and 0s and binary code in unison. That day when I arrived and found your headphones sitting on the chair, they were out of sync. That was the first thing out of place.
God.
You see, they start repeating on each other and overlapping.
Of course, of course.
The 1s become 0s and the 0s become 1s, just slightly out of tune, and it happens again and again and again. It started happening over thousands of times.
Marconi's beard.
Creating feedback, which explains the static.
Right.
This is something that happens from time to time, but I thought it was you. Typically, you just unplug the USB at the back of the box and everything's fine. But that night, something else happened at the same time.
What was it?
The power divider on the transmitter failed.
No.
Again, I thought it was you. But the only thing that must be attributed to it was a lightning strike. That must have been it. That would explain the arc marks. That would explain the splintered cables. That would explain...
This lightning-shaped scar on my forehead.
By the ghost of Nikola Tesla. It is. It happened. You must have been sent through the FM transmitter. You must have been broadcasted to another place at another time. How long do you think you've been gone?
Well, I would have to say at the very least 4 days.
4 days?
Yeah.
It was 4 months ago.
4 months ago?
That you disappeared.
This is a lot to take in. Wow.
Well, are you interested in returning to the airwaves as DJ Soul on CFUR 88.7 FM?
Well, sure. Why not?
Your personality is still vacant, and I haven't filled the time slot with anything else reasonable.
Hey, let's go to the studio right now.
All right.
CFUR.
All hail Nikola Tesla. And his nephew Marconi.
I love the radio
waves. Hello, Prince George, and welcome to 88.7 FM, your source of local music, by you, for you. This is community-powered radio.
And with this exciting conclusion, our hero has discovered the answers he has been seeking all the while. Everything is resolved, and there is no need to explain anything else. Everything makes perfect sense now. Okay, goodbye. Thanks for listening to Secret Mystery Hour on CFUR. You can listen to us at 88.7 FM in Prince George or online at cfur.ca. Secret Mystery Hour was created and produced by Solomon Goodsword. Our special guests this week were Ken Goodsword, Austin Burkhoven, Barry Warnock, and CFUR station manager Ian Gregg. It's over now. Go to bed. Go to sleep. Good night. Good night.